Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
58, come on. All day, bro.
Protein spell.
Check.
Man.
Crouch. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey.
Motion.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Fitzgerald. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Watch the slip.
General West. 5.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wait. 56. I got you. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Hey, switch gears. Check 15. Check 4. Check.
Hey, tight.
Check.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Under 10. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Slam.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set up. 10-2 soft.
58, right there. I got wide. SOS.
Look at me. Go.
Undercrunch. Slam.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzgerald finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
49, check.
Rock it.
Rush in.
Yo, go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Fitzgerald. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 3. Alert flare. Check 43. Kill.
They'll run it with Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
It's our time. Hey, check right. Watching you find. Hey, let's get in them holes. Watch 12.
From the gun, it's Allen. Caught by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score,
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
By Alpha.
Get this worm on. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go, here we go. Shoot. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
second down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mike 55.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let him know. Big ass. Deuce.
Now Allen. Caught here by Conley. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15. But it's 3rd down.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jones, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, team 6.
55. Come on, Doc. 55. Let's go, D. Slam. Check 31.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen, he completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Jets first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Complete to Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Mike. Check 55. Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Wide. Get wide.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, Gywu.
Check, check. Fresno. Hey, check Mike 27. Check.
No.
You remember me?
Go.
Let's go, baby. Mike 27.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Fitzgerald in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We got to step it up.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Five.
Switch it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here now, Johnny Townsend as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Our first update now comes from Atlanta, and early on the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Now Allen to throw. Throwing again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check. Hatchet. Middle.
This is Jones. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it. But listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Safety's creeping. Watch that.
56.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Hey, wahoo!
Here I come again. Pick and choose the Mike. Watch Mike. I'm coming for it.
Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Mike 7.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This complete to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Second and 6.
Bravo!
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Fitzgerald. He finds his man Johnson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh!
58, right there. All day, baby, all day, all day.
Greystone travel.
58's the money. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
We go! 8-3.
Hey, check Mike, 20.
Hey, echo! 5.
On first down, Fitzgerald. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byers.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. A final shot before break. Fitzgerald, he's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Come on now, let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Motion, motion, motion.
Again, it's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yo, month 56. Month 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And the blitz does come. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Blue draw Porter. Scoop.
Check your hot read. Boys, 58, 58.
Go out. Hey, Charlie.
Look 3.
2nd and 11. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 32 that time. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
X3, 218, chop it.
Check 24. Check 25, check 25, check 3, check 3.
Look at me, zipper. Let go.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzgerald. That's caught at the 25. Give him 32 on the play. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Hard.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
61, matchbox lights. Look, squeeze.
Check.
Gone. Hey, seam 6. Hit it.
2nd and 15. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That's on the 1st-round pick, number 23 overall, Titus Howard. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Hey, check Mike. Hey, exit. Fair.
I'm coming out.
Look at me. Go.
Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll go again to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Gywu. Check 52, come on. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Check safety.
Tight go.
36.
Half.
He's coming, double up.
And here's Allen operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Mike,
56. Go. Hey, we got 3 down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
And the
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, 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 check. Joker, 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 joker.
Check 13. Check 13.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Regular. We got it.
Check,
A
check.
first down carry here for Johnson. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
On the delay, Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
We got this.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
52's the mark, boy. 52. 65. 65.
Hey, orbit.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Cameron Brate, his first touchdown on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
No chance. Quick dash.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, box drop. Hey!
Mike's 59. Here we go. Watch the ship.
Yeah.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check. Rock it. Out. Right. Outside.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check 24, check 24. Check 99, check 99. Switch. He's coming. We got double.
On first down, Jones. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
You.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check it back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check, cross, 52.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
It's a short kick taken near the 18, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
Hey, Sam off.
Switch gears. Check 15. Check
Leo. Hey, wahoo. Hey. Shoot.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Slam.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
18 on the play. First down, New York.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets pretty